Oops, that's not the line. Let's not do that again. Now, 2021 is a weird year for Formula One because it's the biggest calendar ever with 23 races. One of them is going to be the first ever Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which of course was met with a lot of controversy and backlash online. That aside, of course, in this video we're going to kind of put the political things to one side and just focus on the racing aspect of things because that's what we're here for. And literally within 24 hours of the track and layout being released, somebody has already made a version of the track for Assetto Corsa. So shout out to the person who made it. I'll leave a link down below, guys, in the description, and we're going to test it out here today and see what it's like driving an F1 car around there. Again, bear in mind it's been made within 24 hours, so the level of detailing actually is really good, but generally speaking it's a process. The track will hopefully evolve quite a lot over time, but for now this is going to be the very first version of it and I'm very excited. So let's jump into it. We're going to jump and do a few laps on there with the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc, and we're just going to try and get up to speed, try and set a decent hot lap basically. The AI aren't that great there yet, so we're going to kind of give that a bit of time until we do those kind of videos. And yeah, hopefully guys look forward to the video and enjoy it. If you do, leave a like, subscribe for more, and let's see what Jeddah looks like in Assetto Corsa. Here we are then, guys. We are now in the sim, and of course we are using the Race Sim Studio 2020 car, and we have the 2021 Ferrari skin on it, including the green Mission Winnow, the red to burgundy, and yeah, we've got a set of C3 soft tyres on the car. And the time of day, I've gone for like a nice little sunset vibe here today at Jeddah, so we're gonna crack on with it and see what the track is saying. And here we go then, underway. We're gonna get up to speed. I will admit, I have done a couple of laps just because I wanted to make sure everything was working okay for this video. But I still don't really know the layout. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Of course, I think most of us have seen the hot lap on the F1 channel. So there's a bit of an idea as to how the track goes. I will admit, it's very unique. It's very quick. I am gonna find myself looking at the minimap quite a lot. There's a lot of corners I need to learn. A lot of long straights and then kind of heavy braking zones in many ways. I wish they were actually a bit heavier to kind of create more overtaking opportunities. A lot of kind of high speed to medium speed flowing corners, which are going to be absolutely terrible for these F1 cars. But of course, these cars are only here for one more year, and then obviously in 2022 we're getting the ground effect new regulation cars, of course, with about 10% dirty air. So when those cars do arrive, this track could actually be a much better option, especially for those cars. So for now, we're going to have to kind of just accept it and suffer this track for at least 1 year with these current cars. But anyway, you can see here, I'm just kind of winding up for a lap, just getting my way through the layout. I'm very much just looking at the mini-map and then seeing what's on the horizon, and I'm kind of adapting my driving style accordingly. It seems like the mini-map is a bit more aggressive looking than what the actual track is. The track is actually quite wide. I believe the mod maker will try and make it a bit narrower. But yeah, I think this is the final corner, so we're going to try and go for a bit of a lap and see what happens. So here we go, final corner. Going to open it up a little bit. No idea where DRS is, so I'm just going to wait to see if there's like a line that appears on the racetrack. There's the pit entry. I'm going to open DRS now. Why not? May as well. The first turn, I believe, is here. I'm going to brake early. It's quite similar to Vietnam actually, but then obviously it gets a lot tighter through the right. Easy on the throttle out there. There's a lot of grip though on this track, so spinning will be quite difficult. We've got a little left kink through here. I love this time of day. It actually looks incredible with the lights on. Don't know where I'm going here, but it's working so far. I'm trying to use some of the darker lines on the track to kind of guide me. Okay, that's not too bad. I just want to get a bit of an idea as to what a lap time is around here. This is the hairpin, I remember this bit. Pretty high speed actually. The lap on the F1 channel had a lot more camber, which definitely adds a different element to this track. I think with some cambered corners it could actually be really interesting. It's definitely unique and different compared to what we're used to. And I mean, they did say it's the fastest street track ever. And I think the average speed is, I want to say, as high if not higher than Spa, which is insane. So I can definitely see why. It's a lot of high-speed stuff. There's only really a couple of like heavy brake zones, but you're not really going any lower than 4th gear throughout the entire lap, maybe even 5th gear to be fair. Right, I know where I am now, so that was it. We just got one more corner to go. This could be an overtaking opportunity to be fair. There's quite a long run down towards the final hairpin, as you can see here. I'm going to try and brake. Take it in third gear maybe. Okay, that's okay. That's pretty decent. Right, so there's a lap. We're going to see what that is when we cross the line as a reference. Second longest track on the F1 calendar, and it's going to be a 1 minute 37? Yep, 37. So 37.5. Okay, so I'm now going to go sweat a little bit, basically, and see how fast I can really go around here. There's going to be some mistakes probably, but I'm going to try my best, and hopefully, I think we can get that down to like a low 30 for sure. So let's get our sweat on and see what we can do. I've made some adjustments. We've got pretty much 10 litres of fuel, which is enough for one lap. We've got the fastest tyres on the car, so a set of C5s. I've reduced the wings quite a lot because, again, it's a fast track, so we need very low aero, and we're going to see how this goes. Here we go then, at the final corner, we're going to just absolutely push it. There's a lot of grip, so I don't think we're going to spin unless I absolutely go crazy with it. We're going to open DRS now on the pitch straight, and here we go then, down towards the first corner. Let's see how low we can brake here. Trying to spot a brake zone. A little bit of a lock up there, but that's okay. Turn 2, flick it in. Easy on the throttle out of there. A little bit of wheel spin, and this is when the fun part starts. If you hook this up, this could be quite decent, I think. Throw it into the first one. I'm going to try and keep it flat. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, a little bit of lift through there. Can't quite go flat. Oh no, I'm offline. Okay. A little bit scruffy. Tyres are absolutely fried. Okay, the C5 might not be the best option for this, but let's try and finish it up anyway. Some roasting hot tyres. Out the hairpin. There we go. We're going to keep the car tight on the right here. Let's open up this one. Easy does it. Oh. Okay, tyres are starting to struggle now for grip. To be fair, it's actually quite an easy track to remember. In terms of, you know, the corners are quite simple. Even though it's officially 27 corners, a lot of them are just little pointless kind of kinks on the straight. So there's actually a lot less corners, which makes it a lot easier to remember the track. And obviously, I'm constantly looking at the mini-map now, and I'm starting to understand like where I'm going. So yeah, let's see what this lap is. I'm completely out of ERS, so we're probably not going to be able to run the full ERS mode for a lap around here as the battery runs out. So I'm going to have to just kind of tweak that a little bit. But there we go, out the final corner. We're going to open DRS now. Why not? Let's see what this second lap is. Looks like this could actually be a high 20. Here we go up to the line. High 20. Oh, yes. Okay. So a 29.9. Okay, decent. I'm going to probably go for like a slower tyre, like a C3 again. I'm going to go back to that original tyre. I feel like to avoid the overheating could be a better option for us. And I'm going to also try and find a better ERS mode, but there's definitely more pace in it. So let's try and see if we can hook it up and set a perfect lap. Oops. That's not the line. Let's not do that again. Okay, we're going to go for this again. I'm running the C3, so the middle of the 5 compounds, and we've also got the balanced high ERS mode, which is not as aggressive as the hot lap mode. So let's see if now we get a bit of a better balance over the lap. I know the lines I need to take now. The track's very easy to learn. So here we go then. Into the first corner. We're going to tip the car in. Turn 2. Easy on the throttle application there. That's okay. That's not too shabby. Into the fast little S section now. Downshift. Keep the car tight. Don't run too wide. Turn early again. Bit easy through here. Let's not make a mistake like last time. There we go, that's a lot better. Tyres are not fried. That is much better now. The hairpin. I'll say hairpin, really it's like a long left, but a little bit wide there. We'll try and pick up the traction a bit early. Oh, struggling with the rear, keep it nice and tight through here. Through this long right. Open up this little right left chicane. 5th gear corner. Flat on the exit. Bring the car over to the left. Shortest run through this section. Pretty much no more heavy brake zones now except for the final corner. A little bit of a chicane coming up again here. 6th gear corner. Tip the car in. Now just get the throttle down once more. Here we go. Still got a bit of ERS left, which is good. So the management has been on point. Just keep the car tight to the left down towards the final hairpin. Spot the braking point. Tip the nose in. Easy on the throttle. On exit. And there we go. DRS open. Use up the rest of the ERS if you have any, which I do. Drain it up to the line. What is it going to be? A 1 minute 28.1. There we go. You know what? I'm going to take that. That was a nice clean lap. We'll quickly I'm going to check to see if there's a replay available. I'm not sure if there will be replay cameras, but I'll have a look. If not, then that's going to be the lap. And I quite enjoyed that. It's actually a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to hate it. If we're talking about racing, overtaking this year could be tricky, but this has a lot of potential. So as I expected, unfortunately, there's no replay camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a lap back, but this time with just the engine sounds. Hopefully you guys can appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy it. Well, there we go, guys. That is it for today's video and a bit of a preview of what would happen later on this year at Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Again, politics aside, we're just talking about the racetrack here, and this has potential. But having said that, I want to quickly again go over the points real quick. So the mod was made in less than 24 hours. It's still very much a work in progress, so don't hate too much. I'm going to give a massive credit to the creator. The level of detail on this is insane, so fair play. Hopefully it will evolve. We'll see more videos on this track, and I'll try and come back to this at a later date. And yeah, I really am impressed, guys. I think it's pretty decent. So if you guys enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, then feel free to dislike, but let me know in the comments down below. It really helps me out to improve my content, and also subscribe for more F1 content like this, guys, and also more modded content, previews of F1 2021 coming very soon. And finally, as always, thanks to the members of the channel for supporting. It really helps me out, and it means a lot to me. And finally, check out the 2 videos on screen if you have missed them. But that is it from me here today, and I'll see you guys next time.